My first ever video on this channel was a ranking of my favorite songs from 2018, so I'm fucking excited about this video, you have no idea. Making this list was like Game of Thrones, entries were dying left and right, only one can be number one, and by the end everyone's gonna be pissed as fuck. I wrote down all my favorite songs from 2019, and guys, there were 103 of them. 103. I've never felt anything more painful than narrowing this down to 20 songs. Just a tiny clarification, this is a list just about songs, not comebacks. By that I mean it's not about the mini album and the music video and the live stages, this is just the songs, the pieces of music. The song composition, the production, the studio performance. They can be side tracks, flagship songs, special releases, anything. And as a secondary disclaimer, at some point in the last few months, I received my first ever comment on that first ever video, and I was so excited, and it was someone saying they were sad that What Is Love wasn't on the list. Yeah, okay. I should have expected that, to be honest. I should make it clear, this is my list. You can make your own video. Go out, do it. I encourage you. This is just my opinion. I just work here. Don't be upset. This list cannot harm you. So relax, enjoy yourself. Let's eat the meat.
Oh yeah 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 네가 부르는 나의 이름이 듣고 싶어 너의 그 목소리 몰라서 얼마나 그리워했지 돌아와줘 Please give me one more chance.
I never cared much for GOT7 before this comeback. I knew who they were, obviously, but I just didn't care for their music. But baby, this song, I was in love from the very first listen. It's very NSYNC, very early 2000s groovy boy band sound, which I personally love. Suit and tie concepts don't always lend themselves to raps, but this one totally masters dangerous and sexy, and that's what the song is to me.
Hey boy, how you doing? 뻔한 인사 난 할래. 딱 잘라서 말할게. 하루하루 지루해. 내 말이 못하면 나는 척이라도 해. 나를 원하는 너보다 내가 원하는 걸 원해. I'ma shake it, shake it, shake it like you want my birthday.
Okay, so apparently everyone hated this song. Hooray! I like it. Birthday makes me so happy. People said Somi's voice was whiny or scratchy, but I think she's cute. I like her little bit of sass with that, oops, you're not invited. People got so mad about that line, but I think she's so cute throughout the whole song. She can have a little bit of mean to her, a little bit of edge. I myself am not wild about that beat drop, but dude, this song is so much fun. Great verses, great bridge, so many fun parts just jumping around, and I just want to, you know, shake it like it's my birthday. Okay, listen, let me explain myself. First things first, this is the comeback of the year. No ifs, ands, or buts. But as a song, Fancy is very undercomposed compared to Twice's usual title tracks, and when it came out, I was initially disappointed, but it grew on me a lot, and now I love Fancy. I think it's a great addition to the Twice discography. I physically cannot stop myself from doing the hand move whenever I hear that. Picture this. In 100 years, when the grave robbers open my coffin, I'll still be doing that move, and it'll be just as iconic. You guys, I've been team give Jin more lines for years now. He was the original bias, and does anybody remember in Blood, Sweat, and Tears when he had one, like a grand total of one line? Look at us now. To hear him eat lines like a king makes me want to cry, and guess what? The song made me cry. It's so simple, yet it hooks inside my chest and yanks. The punch when Hobie jumps in is so clean and crisp. You can hear Jungkook breathe, the shaking in Jin's voice that they usually smooth out, the gorgeous scratch in Hobie's rap. All these little imperfections left in the song make it that much more real and breathtaking. Only they could say guacamole like that and make it a hit. This song is such a road trip. It has some of that dystopian Woodstock ambiance to it. The rolling guitar almost makes the chorus sound like a surfer song, but the electrified edge reminds me that this is a dangerous, dangerous song from some dangerous, dangerous ladies. You can't deny that during that chorus, you felt a little bit like a badass. It's an expected side effect.
잡지 않을 거라는 바이바이덤 날이 갈수록 무덤덤 시간은 fast 너는 대체 뭘 하고 있어 너라만 전화해 앞에서 용기조차 넌 없다면 No second chance I go my way 난 미련 없이 바이바이덤 서로를 향하는 맘의 온도 같을 거라고 믿었던 건
Confession time, I hadn't noticed BVNDIT until this song, so apparently the title is about me. Each voice in this lineup is different, and that's something a lot of groups struggle with. Often there's only one or two really standout voices, and the others act like tone clones, but not with BVNDIT, which is what gives this song its unique flavor. Taeyeon has a deep, nebulous voice that really brings you into the second half of the song. I love that chorus. It's ridiculously catchy, and the second half of the first chorus is what gets me. I love the way she injects so much character into those words, how she just seems to press the sounds almost off the tips of her teeth.
사랑 같은 소리 집어치워다 광고 사랑은 무슨 사랑 그냥 광고 넌 내 마음의 반이라도 반의 반이라도 넌 나를 사랑하지 않았다.
I really do love this genre, but I feel that I get bogged down in an overload of less than trained vocalists, but then a song like Quit comes along and I remember the face of God. Hearing Quit, I was blown away and rawed down. I knew instantly that it was going to be on my list, if only so other people could appreciate how beautiful and well made it is. The instruments are authentic, played with real emotion. The raw, guttural beauty of the vocal work reminds me that it doesn't matter what language you speak, you can tell exactly what he's feeling.
갈수록 win-win 난 날이서 갈라리에 피리 부는 조그만 captain You ready? Get ready 난 여기서만 날라리 now
I'll be honest, at first I couldn't even finish the song because I was so unnerved by the music video, but Sunmi has never once delivered a bad comeback. I'm gonna say it right now, she's the only one who got away with raw EDM this year. The only one. It's got a lot of funk to its sound, and I love that it sounds totally different from all of her other songs. The melody skinned me alive. I feel like such a bad bitch when I listen to this song. And the iconic, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard, yes ma'am. The verses are so mellow, and that's such a gorgeous contrast to the chorus, which hits like a sledgehammer. Sunmi has one of the best voices in K-pop, and her lower register shines in Lalalay. Here's the uncomfortable truth none of you are willing to admit. 2017 was for boy groups, 2018 was for girl groups, but 2019 is for soloists, and you cannot change my mind. Crown was on this list for being one of the best debuts in recent memory, but Lord Almighty, Runaway shanked Crown in the back. This song takes TXT's boyfriend sound, pours gasoline on it, sets it on fire. I love that dirty guitar in the background. This whole song has a gritty, gorgeous texture. The Harry Potter inspiration is present in the instrumental, specifically the high clock tower notes in the pre-chorus, and goddamn if this song doesn't have one of the best pre-choruses of the year. Runaway has a road trip vibe, but the little details make the song slightly creepy, and I adore that level of detail in a song. TXT really proved that they are not overrated in the slightest with this one. The way she says Shakespeare alone is enough to put this song on the list. If this song is not on your list, I'm judging you. Taeyeon became one of my favorite soloists this year, in no small part thanks to 4 Seasons. Taeyeon has such a classic voice, so lovely and melted. This song lets her voice speak for itself, and thank God it did because her vocals shine on this track. The simple deep drum and the light sweeping instrumentals remind me of Golden Age musicals, which is absolutely the suit of drama that this song needs. Her voice gets so much sweeter during that chorus, and the swell of music gives me goosebumps. The texture of 4 Seasons is lilting and rippling, and it makes it somewhat old-fashioned and familiar. And yet, underneath all of that velvet, this song has a sharp edge, and it makes me wonder why anyone would ever be so foolish as to break the heart of Taeyeon. It's foxy, it's sexy, it's a femme fatale anthem. Gonna break my rule again just to say the hair dance, iconic. The verses are some of their most creative and versatile. Mamamoo is a group that never leaves its rapper hanging. And the sauce. Can we please talk about the sauce? Hwasa, I am drowning in sauce. Listen to those pounding drums in the bridge right before the chorus. It gets my blood boiling. Sure, it may look like a fun, groovy song about wearing whatever you want to a party, but damn if it isn't simultaneously one of the edgiest songs of the year. We need to admit something as a society. When this song came out, we were all Cheshires. I didn't care for Black Dress at all, but when I first heard No, I was in love. I actually started this list pretty much with this song in mind. Some people have said it's too weird, the concept doesn't make sense, they don't like how they all say no all the time. I'm down for it. That first verse bounces and clips so well. The pre-chorus is one of their best yet. I love that the lyrics are them complimenting themselves. Something about this song reminds me of Where Did the Party Go by Fall Out Boy. Is that just me? Earlier this year, I ranked this song a god-tier level song, and Jesus Christ, does it deserve it? Yes. I was listening to this album, and I was having a pretty nice time. I was chilling, and Satellite knocked me into the stratosphere with the force of 1,000 suns. I don't think I've heard a song in a while that's captured lovesickness so perfectly, and it fully appreciates Luna's galaxy theme and cosmic energy as a group. Chu absolutely shines in this song. Her parts are my favorites, along with Kinlip's lilting drop is a close second. The synth, the chorus really prove how unique Luna is as a group. I honestly wish it had been the title track because it's the only song on the album that really hits me that hard. Orgasmic? That's it, that's the comment. Kidding. The faded vocals in the song, the muted beat, it gives a really subtle contrast to the powerful vocals in the front of the song. It just laps at your ankles. There is a dynamic edge to it. One step away from seduction, from true heat, out of the pan, into the fire. Delicious. Everything about this song is tapered to perfection. It's the best pre-chorus in the game. They provide us with that iconic build-up with all the members singing in perfect unity. The chorus is the perfect catharsis of tension. The song actually values its deeper voices, setting it apart from other songs. The rap sections are refreshing and surprising but never out of place. It doesn't shove all its rap together in a throwaway section, but rather, the raps are what create the dynamic flow of the song and punctuate the verses. It's a masterful song, and that's what sets Ateez apart. Whatever the default is, they push it. They're never satisfied with doing the bare minimum, and this song is a perfect example of that. If you weren't wet by the end of this song, I don't believe you. The strung out chords of the melody, it's almost like the beat is gasping, which, girl, same. The song has a dreamlike quality to it, and I don't do drugs, but if I did, this is the hallucination I want. Listen to the way that he drowns the melody in his voice. He holds it down and he strangles the last part of that pre-chorus before pounding us with that hot hot. The hot hot is self-fucking-explanatory, and the rest of the chorus is deep but so high. I want to mention this, Taemin has a very rare kind of vocal control where he can raise and lower the intensity and presence of his voice on command. The song is so aerodynamic, so hot and untamed and sexy.
마치 Dionysus 한 손에 술잔 다른 손에 든 틀소스 투명한 크리스탈 잔속 샤라기는 예술도 술이지 뭐 마시면 취해 You don't know what to do 내가 보여줄 테냐 전혀 다른 걸 주제 내 아이비와 거친 나무로 된 마이크 설 때다 한숨에 나오는 소리 답이 없다
Guys, Dionysus is Song of the Year material. Probably my favorite rap of the year. Once again, BTS's rap line are songwriting geniuses. Are we surprised? No. Jin is the secret MVP of this song, going between those deep notes and his unbelievably high ad-libs. The insanity of this song is so fucking good. The chorus has a punishing tempo, and the deep, zany tone of the instruments and the raps play so well with the crazy siren vocals. It's a banger. I'll let you enjoy the rest.
You make me feel special 세상이 아무리 날 주저앉혀도 아프고 아픈 말들이 날 찔러도 네가 있어 난 다시 항상 That's what you do How can I feel special 아무것도 아닌 존재 같다가도 잘해줘도 내 사람 같다가도 내 부르는 네 목소리에 I feel love
Jesus Christ, a little warning next time, please and thank you. Is that too much to ask? If Twice drops one more piece of per-fucking-fection, I'm gonna snap and buy 9 wedding rings. Nayeon is my absolute favorite in Feel Special. Her choruses light up my nerves. And speaking of choruses, this is Twice's best chorus since TT. It's insanely catchy to start. That melody is so simple, yet so memorable. The rhythm, the syllables, it's all genius, with the low, long drags of Feel Special, followed by the faster, more slippery syllables. The way the beat evolves, not just from the first part of the first chorus, but all 6 halves leading up to Nayeon's final part in the final chorus, each time adding another layer. And Taeyeon, that's my fucking bias, guys. I think this is one of the most important songs of the year as well. We need each other more than ever, and I think Twice are feeling the exact same stuff we're feeling.
우린 잠들고 있어 한 사이야 서로를 부서지게 그리고 또 변화
Can you believe that some people were putting out their lists for this year before Psycho had even dropped? I genuinely didn't know if they could produce a song as well made as Bad Boy, but I am so glad to be proven so wrong. I know I've already talked about this song before, but it is a masterpiece. It's beautiful and it's hopeful, and we really needed it at this time in the year. Please get well soon, Wendy.
왜 일어난 채 아침에 불이 달린 내 상태 빛의 시가 악마세 그때 눈앞에서 펼쳐진 이 너의 널 단번에 끝장내는 건 내게 의미가 없어 I'll kick it if you're down kick it if you're down 밤을 떠보면 그 순간 굳이 묻겠던 말 너무 위험한 장난 그만 큰일 나 그걸 리듬에 갇히고 사자의 춤을 바치고 아쉬워 벌써 12시 어떻게 벌써 12시네 보내주기 싫은걸 알고 있어 how you feeling 음악에 맞춰 사랑을 속삭이고 싶어 솔직히 우리들 마음이 같은 걸
Song of the Year, Gotta Go by Chungha. Everybody else, go home. This is it. Not only is it my most listened to song of 2019, but it is simply one of the most artistic songs of the year. There's an audible narrative to it. At every point, the songwriters, the composers, Chungha herself were looking for places to push the song even farther. It lets her have presence through her spiritual voice, and I love songs that trust their vocalists. She is the beating heart of this song. She introduces that elevated tempo slowly, increasing the intensity of her voice. The pre-chorus begins slamming, and her repeated use of N and U syllables makes the song bounce from one line to the next. And once the clock strikes 12, the water comes rushing over our heads. The power in the silence before the melody is god-thrilling. I can feel the pressure of time, that Cinderella-like narrative that's taking place in the music. It has one of the smartest beat switches I've ever heard. In the second half of that chorus, she claps her hands and the whole song inverts. The song is watertight. There isn't a second of wasted space. Everything, even the silence, is used to masterfully create a tense, otherworldly, inherently romantic piece of music. Gotta Go is without a doubt one of the catchiest, one of the craziest, and one of the sexiest songs of the past few years. Easily my top choice for 2019. So that is my list. I hope you guys had a fun time. I hope this year gave you songs you love. We've had a bad year, we really have, you guys, but we made it out the other side, and we have some incredibly powerful help in the form of music. That's why I think this genre, this fandom, this experience is really special. Even if we don't all speak the same language, or even if we don't understand it at all, we're all feeling things in unity. We're all here because we've proven that love and empathy and healing transcends language barriers. I can only say that I hope 2020 is the year we all kick ass together. Thank you guys for a wonderful first year on this channel. My channel anniversary is coming up soon. I'll post a video for that, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.